If there's one thing we can agree upon, it's that the one time we can all come together as a country is during the Olympics. However, this year's Olympic Games have been throwing some pretty interesting plot twists at us. From the opening ceremony, which had people outraged, to sudden withdrawals from races and more, here are a few of the shocking moments we've gathered so far, so you know. Now, I'm sure most of you have been tuned into the 2024 Olympics and catching all of the excitement in real time, but just in case you haven't, let's get into all of the madness you may have missed so far. This year's Olympic opening ceremony was one for the books, literally. Some fans were outraged because they claimed that the opening ceremony was a mockery of the Last Supper in the Bible, but of course that's still up for debate. But Paris opened up the games in true Parisian fashion, and folks were not happy about it at all. While some fans were outraged by the opening ceremony, others raised eyebrows at the fact that Snoop Dogg was chosen as the commentator for NBC throughout the games, and a very well-paid one at that. It was reported that Snoop is receiving $500,000 a day from NBC, and apparently it's money well spent because NBC claims that their viewership has more than doubled since bringing Snoop on as talent. Of course, we all love Snoop and have been having a blast watching him comment on the Olympics, but some fans pointed out how ironic it was to hire Snoop for content and commentary, considering that he's a known weed smoker and weed was the reason Shakeri Richardson's spot on the 2021 Olympic team was taken from her. One fan wrote, "I'm a little perplexed by the use of Snoop Dogg as the unofficial Olympic mascot after the huge controversy last Olympics ending in the disqualification of Shakeri Richardson for having trace amounts of THC in her system. Also, Snoop's pin is literally him blowing weed smoke Olympic rings." Speaking of Shakeri Richardson, she made headlines once again this year when, due to a rule change, she and Jamaica's Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce were barred from a specific entrance point to the warm-up track and forced to miss valuable warm-up time before the women's 100-meter race. Despite the technicality, Sha'Carri has been killing it and even brought home a silver medal for Team USA in the 100-meter finals. However, in an expected turn of events, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce pulled out of the 100-meter finals for Team Jamaica, as well as sprinter Shakeri Jackson, who pulled out of the women's 200-meter race just a day later. All eyes have been on Simone Biles lately after she shocked the world and pulled out of the 2021 Olympics to prioritize her mental health and safety. This time around, Biles not only walked away with 4 additional medals, 3 golds and a silver, but she broke a record, becoming the most decorated gymnast of all time with 30 World Championship medals and 11 Olympic medals. American gymnast Suni Lee also stunned fans when she walked away with 3 medals after an amazing recovery from 2 kidney diseases that many believed would prevent her from ever practicing gymnastics again. And for the first time in history, we saw an all-black winners podium in men's or women's gymnastics at the Olympics, thanks to Simone Biles, Jordan Childs, and Brazil's Rebecca Andrade. Flavor Flav also shocked fans when he announced that he would sponsor the U.S. women's water polo team at the 2024 Olympic Games. Noah Lyles also took home the gold medal in the 100-meter race and beat Jamaica's Kashane Thompson by 0.005 of a second. He's also the first American to win gold in the men's 100 meters since 2004. We'll see if he doubles up with the gold in the 200-meter race, his specialty. As some of you may know, Noah Lyles ruffled some feathers when he made comments in August 2023 about NBA Finals champions claiming to be the best in the world.
You know, the thing that hurts me the most is that I have to watch the NBA Finals and they have world champion on their head. World champion of what? The United States? Don't get me wrong. I love the U.S. at times, but that ain't the world.
However, it looks like he put his money where his mouth is and walked away a winner this time. Now, speaking of men's basketball, Kevin Durant officially became the highest scoring player in U.S. Olympic basketball history. KD surpassed Lisa Leslie's 488 career Olympic point record during Tuesday's 2024 Paris Olympics quarterfinal against Brazil. What do you think, roomies? Were y'all tuned into the Olympics this year? Are there any moments that shocked you that you think should be on the list? Sound off in the comments and make sure to subscribe and keep watching so you know.